This is Matthew from MiniWarGaming.com, and this is another video in the series of how to make money with your hobby. We're still focusing here on how to get more views for your videos because really, before you even think about making money, you need more views. We've already covered how to use YouTube to its maximum potential, and we've already talked about using forums properly, not spamming, but properly, to get more views. Now I want to talk about you creating your own website. This does not have to be very difficult. And you know what, most people in the wargaming industry are a bit tech savvy, so they can fool around and create good websites. The easiest way to do this, although you can do it any way that you want, is to create a blog. And you can do this with either WordPress or Blogspot, Blogger. Either of these will work fine for you. I prefer WordPress. I like its customization more. It seems to be able to do more, and then if I need to, I can transfer it over to my own website once I'm ready to. But it's really up to you, and it doesn't really matter in the end. So open up a WordPress or Blogger blog and title it something generic. Okay, don't be too specific. If you're big into one specific army, you might be tempted to make the blog all about that army, and maybe that's a good idea if you've been doing that army for years and you know you're going to do it for years ahead of you. But otherwise, try to come up with something a bit more generic, and that way you're free to kind of spread what you're going to be doing. For example, MiniWarGaming.com, that's a very generic name. But it also is very specific to the miniature wargaming market. Now, obviously, MiniatureWargaming.com and MiniWargaming.com is already taken. You get websites like BeastsOfWar.com or Warseer.com or DakaDaka.com, although DakaDaka kind of refers to orcs, but it still refers more to, hey, this is all about miniature wargaming. So come up with a name like that and, have some fun with it too. This is where you get to have fun and create your own little web presence. And we're going to talk about, when we get to talking about how to make money with your videos, your website will actually factor into that. And so all you have to really do is create a blog, and then whenever you post a video on YouTube, post that video on your blog as well, with a good title and even more of a description if you can. And that way your blog can start to get indexed in the search engines. And then you can start to link to your blog in your YouTube video descriptions, in your forum signatures, and everywhere else. And so the people actually come to your blog rather than necessarily going to your YouTube channel, which, either way is good for you. The blog ends up being a bit of a traffic source because over time it'll get indexed in the search engines such as Google and Yahoo, although who really cares about Yahoo anymore? It's really all about Google now. And so over time you are going to be able to get search results in there. You look at sites such as Java Balls, and he's got his Warhammer 40k Blood Angels blog. If you type in Blood Angels or Warhammer 40k Blood Angels on Google, guess who comes up? His blog. Now, he's been doing it for a while, and he's got lots of links and articles and videos in there, but really it's just a matter of time before whatever you're doing starts to show up in the search engines as well. So a blog makes a great traffic tool, I guess is what we're looking at. You're looking for traffic to your videos. Now, when you post your YouTube videos on your blog, a little word of advice. If you have an option to turn autoplay on, don't. Keep autoplay off. I'm not sure if this is still the case, but we were finding that when we had autoplay on, when somebody went onto our website and the video started playing, YouTube was not counting that as a view. I'm not quite sure why, and we couldn't figure out why on YouTube. It said we had 3,000 views, and on our website we got like 4,000 or 5,000 views, and that would be on top of whatever views YouTube got. So we couldn't figure out why we were getting all these views on our website, and yet it wasn't counting. And then I switched autoplay off, and all of a sudden we started getting more views. Your view count is important, not just for your ego, but for your search engine rankings and related videos as well. Once a video gets enough views, it'll show up even more related videos and then get even more views. So you're going to see this almost spiral effect where it starts off slow and gets more and more views, and then all of a sudden takes off as it gets more and more into related videos. We've seen that with our past videos. Our biggest video is our Warhammer 40k short film, To Field a Demon Prince. It's got over 500,000 views now, and that is because early on it got into some related videos, which got it more views, which got into more related videos, and it spiraled, and now it is still one of our top viewed videos, even though it was made a couple years ago. So that definitely works. And of course, the more videos you make, the better chance you have of that happening as well. So create a blog, keep it simple, and post your videos on your blog. You can also post updates on your blog and everything like that, and make sure your videos do not autoplay. And categorize them if you're making lots of them too. And you can really fool around. I'm not going to tell you all the little ins and outs of creating a blog. Use WordPress or Blogger. You can install whatever widgets you want. You can make whatever design you want. Just don't make it ugly and don't make it hard to read. And just follow good web design practices there. That's not what this video is about. And just have fun with it, and it'll become your kind of little spot on the web. that you can do all sorts of fun stuff. We'll talk about later on how to make more money with your blog and other things like that as well. That's all we're going to talk about in this video. So remember, if you like this video, please like it, add it to your favorites. It helps us out. It really does. Those little things, people ask, how can I support you? I can't afford to spend all this money at your place. Then just like our videos, add it to your favorites, subscribe, and comment. Those things help us tremendously. If we get more people doing that, we get more views, and that helps us to grow as a business. And of course, please, if you have any questions about this, leave a comment below. If you have any other material you want me to cover, leave a comment below. I will reply to the comments, either in the comments or in a future video as well. This is Matthew from MiniWarGaming. Happy wargaming. I want to go over that right now. First thing is use the most popular forums, because if you're going to spend some time posting links, you want to get the biggest return on investment. Same principles that apply for YouTube apply to MiniWarGaming as well, in that we have a way for people to rate videos, and that you want to have good